who's going to be competing with Mr. Unlimited? Well, for a 6th-round pick that could become a 5th-round pick, depending on how much time this man plays, Justin Fields is the newest member of the Pittsburgh Steelers. Now, when they were talking about a home for Justin Fields, Pittsburgh was always seemingly was a place that had some interest. Now, Adam Schefter been on the program. He'll be joining us again here in about 15 minutes in the past. He said Mike Tomlin loves Justin Fields. And with Artie Smith coming in there, Artie Smith in Atlanta last year was linked to Justin Fields because they thought Artie's offense would be great for a mobile, powerful, electrifying quarterback like Justin Fields. Now, there are some stats coming out about Justin Fields and Russell Wilson. For instance, I guess they're the only 2 quarterbacks, okay, who have won fewer than 20 games and lost 25-plus games since 2021. That's coming from Dante Koplowitz Fleming, who's on the NFL research team.
Okay.
So a pretty legit dude here. Russell Wilson, 17-27 since 2021. Justin Fields, 10-28 since 2021. So whenever you look at stats like that, you think to yourself, well, both these guys stink. Who cares? Well, I don't think that's how the Pittsburgh Steelers see it. I don't think that's how a lot of folks see it, because their stats being presented now to Pittsburgh Steelers fans that he's basically Lamar Jackson.
That's
Bingo!
right.
Yeah, you go back in the last 20 games. Let's go ahead and take a little look-see here. Drop back 663 to 668. Is that same?
Praise him.
Is that same whenever you get up to that much? Less than what, 5% or something like that difference. 66% completion for the MVP, Lamar Jackson. Justin Fields, 62.
Not bad.
He's in the ballpark. Yards per attempt, Lamar Jackson, he's throwing that thing 7.8. Not a bad clip. You know, got new offense over there.
Yeah.
Bunch of weapons over there. Justin Fields, 6.8.
Okay.
Just a yard difference. We only need 10 of those for a first down, so that's not that big of a difference. Touchdown interception ratio, Lamar, 26 touchdowns, 8 interceptions, won the MVP.
That's interesting.
Justin Fields, 26 touchdowns, same amount.
Wow.
14 interceptions, right? No,
No.
not on Justin Fields. Rush yards, well, Lamar's known for this, right? Lamar's the mobile quarterback that everybody's hoping that every mobile quarterback could potentially become because of how great he has become for that Baltimore Ravens offense. 1,000-yard rusher. Yeah. That's really good. Justin Fields, 1,376. That's almost 1,400 yards.
Whoa. My God.
We're no math with this. Is that 24 yards away from 1,400, which is just one run of Justin Fields? One run away from a 1,400-yard rusher over the left. Is this guy a running back?
It's absurd.
Is Russell Wilson the quarterback, and he's handing off to Justin Fields? 1,400 yards last weekend. And then rush touchdowns. Lamar's only got 6. Justin Fields got 9, obviously.
Damn.
So you start looking at some numbers, you think to yourself, what? Hold the phone.
Yeah.
Justin Fields has a lot of upside.
Bingo.
Justin Fields is still young. Justin Fields is going to a team in which the coach loves him, as opposed to at a place where they changed over the general manager and the coach seemingly in the middle of his tenure. So right now, Pittsburgh Steelers fans are celebrating their asses off. Tone Diggs, is that an accurate depiction of the new quarterback room over there?
Yeah, it is. You called me on Saturday afternoon. You said, hey, Tone, just watching some clips, studying some film. Sounded like you're using your maybe voice when you were talking about Russ.
That is true. Because remember, he said, yeah, we're wearing our jerseys to the stadium.
Yeah, we like that.
Okay? We like that, okay? That's what he said about Russell Wilson. Yeah, we're eating danger witches. We love it.
We enjoy him.
We love to. Mr. Unlimited is our hero. We love it, okay? You were saying a lot of that last week as you seemingly were selling yourself, didn't it?
Oh yeah. Big time.
Sound like you were selling yourself, and you are prototypical Yinzer when it comes to the Steelers.
Yeah.
So I did want a little bit more information. Like, are we really into this, or are we fake into this because it's $1.2 million? And you said?
Well, I told you on the phone that I am much more excited this year than I was last year about the quarterback situation. That was before the trade even happened on Saturday, when that room got even more dynamic. And you first mentioned Omar Khan, okay? That man has been cleaning house. Spring sprung last week. It's a little chilly this week, but spring had sprung last week, and Omar said, hey, we need to do some cleaning around here. And he did. He got rid of a lot of loose baggage. And then you talk about Omar Khan and the Chicago Bears. He got the 32nd overall pick 2 years ago for Chase Claypool, okay?
True.
The 32nd overall pick. We got Joey Porter Jr. with that one. Worked out pretty well. And then this year he goes, who am I going to fleece this year? Oh, the Chicago Bears. Why wouldn't I do that again? And he just flops it right on Pole's desk again.
Oh, you're saying Khan flopped Pole on Pole's desk.
Yeah, and he said, I don't know.
That's a lot of Poles.
Maybe a 6th next year, how do you feel about that? And yeah, they took the bait again. And you talked you talked about those stats. Justin Fields to Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson had 26 touchdowns and 8 interceptions. That's the same that Russ had too. So just something to look at there. That's our starting.
Oh, so you combine it. You guys got 50
touchdowns.
Something to think about there. And I'm going to read this because I want to get it right. Okay. Since 1950, 2 quarterbacks have improved year over year in yards, completion percentage, interception percentage, pass rating, and most importantly, wins. Okay. That's Josh Allen, who's pretty good quarterback, okay?
We like him.
And Justin Fields, who is slated to be the backup currently for the Steelers. Now, that spells good things for this man's future. So maybe Russ has 2 futures to worry about right now, something to think about, okay?
3 maybe.
Yeah. 4.
Oh, yeah, because a junior. But
3 sports star. He's wearing pirate stuff.
Yeah, he is. So something to think about there. But yeah, I am very, 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 very excited. Not only for the quarterback room in that future, because I mean, there's really no risk except for losing, really. But other than that, they didn't really put a lot into money-wise into these 2 or compensation.
You're right. I forgot. Some seasons it is actual life and death.
Yeah.
It's not just losing games.
No. Nope.
Some seasons it's like, hey, at the end of the year, people are going to get beheaded.
Yep.
We're going to win.
That's right. Shoot you in the head if you play bad.
Because I guess the worst thing happens is just losing.
That's right.
I appreciate that mindset.
Yeah.
But we are very, very excited, and not only like just for this, but also the mindset that Omar Khan has, because there needed to be a change. Because like you said, for the last 7 or so years, it's been kind of meh. But now the future is bright, my friend.
Last playoff win for the Pittsburgh Steelers was in 2016, I do believe. So it's been almost a decade. And, I mean, you dropped your hat over there, Ty, because you could sense that the Steelers fans are all zeked up over this entire thing. As a guy who saw Justin Fields' growth, in the rivalry games that are the Packers versus the Bears as a Packer owner, I think we can all admit that 2 years ago when they earned themselves the number 1 overall pick, Justin Fields was the only flashy thing on the team.
Yeah. By far.
The only highlight coming out of that place was Justin Fields tucking it and running for 70 yards, maybe. Outrunning people, too. Big, strong, faster than everybody. Then going into last season, now everybody, kind of forgets they didn't earn a number 1 overall pick.
No.
Chicago. They earned it by fleecing the Panthers.
That's right.
Seemingly. Now, there's been a lot of fleecing going on in every deal, but a deal is only a good one if it ends up making your team great. If a team ends up stinking after fleecing somebody, who cares? Then who fleeced who in the entire thing? Maybe everybody got fleeced in the situation. But Justin Fields, you think he's a future NFL quarterback? What is the thoughts around the NFL? I think so. I think you put him in the right situation, which feels like this could be the one. And, of course, there's some throws that are, like, missed by Justin Fields. But what young quarterback doesn't miss throws? I guess you could say, like, C.J. Stroud.
Sure, yeah.
I that would be one of the only ones. But it's like sometimes he makes bad decisions. Sometimes he misses something. But, like, were the Bears a team that weren't going to make mistakes regardless anyways? I don't think so. What a beautiful thing for Justin Fields.